get draped up? Then we're gonna put up on top of that.
Yeah.
I wonder if I should have you take out your earrings so I don't nick them. I can put them somewhere if you'd like as well.
Both of them or just these?
Just those, because if I get the comb stuck in them, it's going to pull your ear a little bit. I'm just always worried about that. Usually that never happens, but it'll be the one time I see them and then forget like 5 minutes later. And I'll feel super bad. Okay, so let's do yellow. We'll do yellow, and then I'm going to give you this. And you can donate it. You just have to figure out what agencies you want to send it into. There's like Wigs for Kids.
Okay.
Maybe is a good one.
Okay, how do I send them?
You go on their website and they'll tell you like, oh, how much hair you need to have to send in and blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
And you put it in an envelope and package it off and ship it to them, send it to them. I'm sure there's some places you could probably sell it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you find a doll place that wants this, they'll give you $200 for
Really?
it. Yeah, this is amazing. This is all natural, super thick, super long. Just kidding. I don't know. I mean, if you send it to Wigs for Kids, it goes to a good cause. It makes wigs for cancer patient kids, and then they're allowed to get the lender wigs in the hospital until like they can get out of the hospital, and then like they're in recovery and they can find like their parents can take them to go find something they want. If that makes any sense. Sorry, rubber bands are not great for your hair.
Yeah. Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, so a lot of them are lender wigs. A lot of them they give the people. But like no one wants to think about having to figure out how to go buy a wig while you're in the hospital, right? So. Actually, this might be a record. I gotta take a picture of this. This is a record. I took 20 inches off somebody's hair the other day, and I thought that was a record. I think this is longer than 20 inches. I gotta get the before and after people so people believe me. Before and after.
Hey, before you cut it, can you spin her so that camera picks her up?
The back?
There you go. Yeah, then just cut it.
Ooh. So I work here, so I get to see firsthand. I'm gonna braid this too, so it's a little better. I work here, so I get to see firsthand how fast some people's hair grows. Bet your hair grows fast, huh?
Yeah.
Some people, their hair grows really fast.
But
I didn't believe it.
Till it reaches a point. It reaches that length and it stops.
That's true, actually. Yeah, my hair, I could only get it. My hair used to be all the way down to my butt, and I couldn't get it any longer than that.
Yeah.
And I read about it in beauty school, and your hair goes through 10-year cycles. So it only gets so long, right? Like so, some people say like, oh, my hair won't get past this length, and it's actually true. And they'll take biotin and they'll take all this stuff and try to fight it, and it's like because your hair falls out
After 10 years.
after 10, it goes through the cycle where it's only going to be around for 10 years, and then after that it'll fall out and you lose like 100 hairs a day. So it's in constant, like, there's 3 different hair cycles for hair growth. So it's in one of those the cycles.
Okay.
And each different strand's in a different place
Oh.
in the cycle. So that's why you don't lose big bald spots in one area, because a hair strand 2 strands away could be just starting to grow out of a hair follicle, and then the other one could be on its way out. What do you do?
A housewife for that moment.
Oh, okay. How many kids do you have?
2.
How old are they?
3.5 and 1.5.
Oh, that's a
Great
lot.
age, 2 boys. So.
Yeah, that's a lot. You know, my mother-in-law, when I got pregnant, right? My ex-mother-in-law goes, because I had a girl and then I was having a boy.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, I'm so happy for you guys that are having a boy. And I'm like, why? You know, because she has all boys. She had 3 boys and 1 girl, and all the cousins are boys. So it's all boys, and I would have thought she would want a girl, a granddaughter, right? And I go, why? She goes, because boys are way easier. I go, no, they're what? I had 2 brothers growing up. No, they're not. And she was right in a way. Boys are definitely harder until now I have an 11-year-old girl. And she's definitely harder than my boy now. So it switches.
So you
Younger
okay.
boys are easier from 0 to 10, and then definitely no, boys are harder from 0 to 10, but then from 10 and until 18, girls are definitely harder. So yeah, you're at the stage where it's hard to have a boy right now.
Yeah.
They have a lot of energy, they get bored easy.
Oh my god, I hear I'm bored 5 times a day. No, 5 times a minute I think.
Oh,
I'm bored. Oh, wow.
They have a lot of energy, they need a lot of mental stimulation, they need a lot of hands-on activities.
Oh my god, I can't believe I have that much hair.
Let's see how much it is. This is 7 inches. Almost dropped it. 14.
Yeah, you've got 20 I guess, like last time.
14 and 20, 21. You beat her by an inch. You beat her by an inch. Cool. That's my record. Wait, where's your stuff at?
Oh, I didn't bring anything. I just,
okay.
I walked in with my...
Where should I put it?
Yeah, put it right there. Thank
Okay,
you.
I won't lose it.
You can't lose that.
I know. I don't know where to put it. Here, I'm going to put it over here actually so it doesn't get... Sorry.
I already love my hair.
You like it like that, huh? That's cute on you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you parted it on this side, it looks like, so we'll keep the part line the same way.
Okay. I think I grew my hair out in college and never gone short after that.
What did you go to college for?
Engineering.
You're not going to be an engineer? What are you not doing engineering for?
I'm biomedical engineering.
Oh my god, you need to great. When the kids go older, right? It's too hard right now.
And I have no idea. I mean, I don't know if I'll get a job here or not. My engineering degree is from India, so.
Oh, that makes it hard.
Yeah.
Huh?
I would love to work in my field, but I have a feeling.
That's right.
Yeah.
Both my sister-in-law stay home now with the kids. It's too hard when they're little, and then their husbands are working. And
Yeah.
it's too much, especially if you don't need the extra money. Why make two parents work, right?
Exactly. So I have no choice. I'm not legally allowed to work here.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Well, can you get your green card or visa, or how does that even? I don't even know
So-
how that works.
So
Honestly.
since I'm Indian, even if we apply for a green card, it takes us around 20 years to get a green card.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because we're from India. Because there are a lot of Indians, you know.
No, actually, you know, I work here, so I've talked to the international students from India, and so they gave me the rundown a little bit.
Yeah.
They said that they take maybe about 6%. So they all literally apply after they finish ASU, and they all hope they're going to be 6%. That's how it goes, right? You just hope you're one of the 6, and then if not, you know, there was a couple too. They met at ASU, and a couple. I was like, well, what if one of you guys gets picked and the other one doesn't? And they're like, well, I guess one of us is working and we're both staying here, right? Because if you think about it, even if one of them's working, they'll make like 4 times the amount of money they will in India as an engineer, right? They're both in engineering school. So, I mean, $60 versus what, $15 out there maybe for engineering. So, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. I'd probably do the same thing. So they tell me, I'm like, okay. And the other one just keep applying, and well, I mean, I guess one makes it in and then they get married and then the other one can work after they get married, right?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
And so once my husband applies for a green card, he gets halfway through the process. I can get an EAD and start working.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we have to wait till a particular point in his application. Then
Before.
I can. Yeah.
So it'll all happen. It's just time.
Look at her picture again, it's just the hard part on one side. Okay, I see what you're doing, I see what you're doing.
It's tapered. It's
Yeah.
tapered, right? So this is like it's like a 4-guard
Make
taper
sure-
down to
make
like
sure
a
she
2
understands,
or
yeah.
1
Make sure she
guard.
knows what you're doing, and make sure you're all
Okay.
good, that's why you both be sure.
So I'm starting with like this is like a finger length right here,
Uh-huh.
and then it's gonna taper down to like a 1/4 of an inch on the sides.
Okay.
So it's a taper.
Okay.
It's kind of a low fade. It's like kind of a drastic taper almost.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get some of this out of my way though,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna taper it down. It's like pretty short taper.
I look like my brother.
Have you ever gone short?
No,
Never.
never.
Well, this is gonna be a big change for you.
I hope my kids recognize me. Yeah.
Yeah. No, they will. They'll be like, okay. Well, mom can do it. They're boys, right? So,
Yeah.
I mean, they're used to having probably short haircuts already.
Oh no, my son has like shoulder length hair. He's got really straight hair. So
Yeah.
it falls all the way to his eyes, and it's like.
He doesn't want a
long.
haircut?
No, and now he's like, I want to. So he's a fan of princesses and everything.
Princesses?
Yeah, he likes Elsa. That's his favorite person.
Oh my
And he
goodness.
keeps telling me, Mom, do my hair like Elsa. I'm like, it's not long enough. Okay, I'll grow it longer. I'm like, I don't know if you want to do that.
You're like, I'm not gonna shatter his dreams.
I know.
Oh man.
He hasn't started school yet, so when that
It's
happens,
like whatever, right?
yeah, that's when peer pressure and everything's gonna kick in.
Yeah, so they don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
My son used to try to wear his sister's underwear just because she would get mad, right? And I question, like, I'm like, is this
Okay.
okay
I
normal
know.
behavior, right? And he would steal her underwear and have his underwear, and I'm like, this is so weird.
Mhm.
Like, obviously he doesn't do that anymore. Now
Yeah.
he usually like finds hot girls, pictures of hot girls. And tries to print them out and has those in underwear and has those in his bedroom, and I'm finding like,
Oh God.
I'm like 9, like I'm like,
Okay.
oh, okay. It
I'm
was
gonna act like
he
I
just
don't
likes underwear.
Yeah.
Kids are so weird. I mean, they probably it doesn't change, right? They have
Uh-huh.
these things that happen when they're little. He's probably gonna like girls with really long hair when he gets older.
Most probably.
The Elsa hair, the
Yeah.
blonde. He's gonna like all the blonde
Yeah.
with braids. You're gonna have to keep him away from him.
He's. I guess so. His dad liked long hair, so.
And you're cutting it off.
So I told him I'm cutting my hair. He's like, okay, go ahead. I'm like, are you sure? It's gonna be really short.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. He's supportive, right?
Yeah. And he's like, go ahead, live your dreams. I'm like, okay.
But your dreams, that's cool.
I'm like, yeah, this is
I
pretty
mean, you
big.
guys are married, right?
Yeah.
So do whatever makes you happy at this point, and
Yeah, that's what he said. It's been so many years. You can do what you want now.
right? I got tape of this still too, but it's like a little faded in the picture, so I'm doing it the same as the picture.
Okay.
So yeah, and so then my little nephew Jack,
Mm-hmm.
he is like, this is when maybe he was like 3.
Mm-hmm.
He would have his grandma always paint his fingernails, like red and stuff, and she would do it.
Uh-huh.
So you know, his bigger sister would always have you want to get her nails done, and mom always gets her nails done.
Uh-huh. They want to copy what we do, most of it.
So she would, you know, he'd come home with his nails all red. But then when we would do family stuff,
Uh-huh.
and my sister-in-law would be like, yeah, Grandma painted his nails like a few days ago. I didn't get all the red polish off of them. That's what's going on there. Because they did like still be red like in the cuticle area.
Uh-huh.
She'd try to get off real quick before we do like the kid's birthday party or something.
Yeah.
Oh, we just gotta. We'll see what happens to him. He's gonna be the kid who likes all the girls with their nails done red. He's gonna be telling his girlfriend when he gets older,
Why
like,
did you spray them red?
they better be red. Giving her money, like, you better be going to nail salon every 2 weeks. They better be red.
So are you based here in Phoenix?
Yeah, I work here Wednesdays. I'm always here on Wednesdays.
Oh, okay.
And I work at Sport Clips in Awatuki.
Okay.
So,
oh, 2 kids.
yeah, and I live in Levine, so it's
Oh.
only 21 minutes off freeway though. So it's not too bad. I like it out there. I really do.
I've got a friend whose house is in Levine. We
Oh,
go
do
there.
they like it out there?
Yeah, they love it out there.
I like it out there. It's quiet.
Yeah, uh-huh. So they used to keep telling. So when we were trying to buy a house, they were like, you know, buy it in Levine. Come to Levine. We're like,
Yeah.
nah, we're not too sure. My husband works in Phoenix, like near the Mayo Clinic and all that.
Okay, well, see, that's why I live in Levine because it's
Uh-huh.
so centrally located.
Uh-huh. Oh, but
Like it's in between like Glendale, Mesa,
Uh-huh.
like it's in between everything. So you live in Levine, and it's like no matter where you work, you're gonna be like 20, 30 minutes from where you
Uh-huh.
work, right? So
he doesn't like to drive. He's like, I need to be 10 minutes away from my office max.
yeah, but what is in downtown Phoenix? Where do you guys live at?
Oh, not in downtown Phoenix. We live in North Phoenix, near Deer Valley.
Oh, so you take the 17. He takes the 17 north, I-17, the freeway.
Oh, you know, we take the 101
Oh,
that way. The northwest, I guess.
gotcha. Well, wait, what does he do at Mayo?
Oh, he doesn't work at Mayo. He works near Mayo. He works in
Oh.
American Express.
Oh, okay, the office. Oh, my dad used to work right there.
Really?
So he used to work at the it went out of business. It doesn't exist anymore.
Oh.
AG Communication Systems is right next to the Honeywell. It was right next to the Honeywell.
Oh, okay.
But the Honeywell is like, it's still there, I think, right? And then there's like a Discover, and
Uh-huh.
they do. Wait, he works at Discover?
No, he works at American Express.
Okay, my brother works at. Is it right next to the Discover though? Because my brother used to work at the Discover right there. It's on I-17 where the 101 and I-17 meet.
Oh, there.
Is that no? That's not.
No,
the same
he
one.
works at 51st Avenue and 101, I guess.
Oh, I gotcha.
No, 51st Street and
Oh, I gotcha. Oh, I gotcha. Okay, never mind. I gotcha. That's like closer to Cape Creek, almost over there.
yeah, correct.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save a lot of time.
You are gonna save so much shampoo and so much time,
and dye.
and your hair is probably so heavy. Like I cannot believe like how heavy your hair is when it's that long. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be so good.
So you just take videos of people being cut.
They do this twice a year. So they do short haircuts twice a year, videotape it for models, for advertising or whatever. I don't know, whatever they're going to need it for. There's whatever. I'm not sure, honestly. I have to ask them what they use it for. I just do the haircuts. They just do the camera footage.
Okay.
So.
I'm looking exactly like my brother.
You know, you're not the first girl who said that. You're like the third girl who said that in the last since Wednesday.
Oh.
They go in short, and they're like, I look kind of like my brother. I guess I'm like, that makes sense, right?
Yeah. Now we should call our parents together and ask them.
Oh man, what is your parents gonna say?
I don't know. I didn't tell them. They're gonna freak out for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like in India, like the younger girls will buzz their heads, right?
Yeah.
It's not abnormal. It's not as abnormal than, I don't know.
Well, for younger girls, okay, but then once we grow older,
Oh, you're not supposed to.
not about not supposed to, it's not something we really do, is it? I mean, there
Is
are
it more
like,
for like the younger girls go short because it's
you get better
easy?
hair, that's what they say. So when
That does make sense.
Yeah, when the hair comes out and it's not right, like it's not thick enough, usually when it's not thick enough, they usually go and, shave it all off.
Yeah, because the cleaner it is, the
Uh-huh.
more, and the shorter it is, the more you can regenerate, like the hair follicles, right? The hair follicles, the cleaner they are, and it helps the hair grow out of the hair follicles.
Oh. I
So
thought
when
this
you go
was cleaner.
short, it's easier to shampoo a little girl, right?
Uh-huh.
So the hair is growing thicker then.
Oh.
But you think like a girl,
I thought
see,
it was-
look how fast your hair grows, right?
Uh-huh.
So you have a girl with this long hair, and she's a little girl trying to wash her own hair.
Yeah.
I would say she's not doing the best
Yeah.
job, and then her hair's going to be finer because it's not as clean as it should be. So yeah, in theory, it actually does make sense, but probably not for the same reasons people think, like the myth behind it.
Yeah, I always thought it was a myth. I'm like, yeah, right.
Oh no, I think because no, like even like I've noticed dudes who wear hats a lot and they don't clean their hats.
Mm-hmm.
They'll start having like nail powder and baldness in their 20s, and I'm like,
Oh.
that's. Well, I think a lot of it's because their hat's not clean, or they're not. They're leaving product on their hair, or they're not shampooing it enough.
Oh.
I mean, a lot of it's genetic, right? But
I should tell that to my husband.
is he losing his hair?
Yes.
How old is he?
35. But then his dad is bald, so it's
That's genetic.
Yeah.
A lot of that's
So I
genetic.
told, of course you'll turn bald. I don't want to go bald. That's
How
not-
often does he shampoo his hair?
He doesn't shampoo his hair. I think once
Enough.
a week. Yeah, I don't think he does it enough because his hair
Okay.
is greasy usually, and I'm like, yeah, it's greasy.
He needs to wash his hair more, or he's
yeah.
gonna lose all of
He
his hair.
washes
He
his
needs
hair
to keep
all
his
the
hair
time,
follicles.
but he doesn't shampoo it. He just
Yeah.
pours water over it. I'm like, and the water here is hard and makes that sticky substance.
Yeah,
come
it
in.
clogs up your. It has a lot of the water in Phoenix has a lot of calcium
Yeah.
built up in it. So I don't think it's good for your hair follicles either. But what else are you gonna do? You know?
Exactly. So I keep telling him, if you're washing your hair, you have to put soap or something in it. You can't just put water and say it's done.
Oh, trust me, I tell these guys all day long too. I tell these little kids too, and they don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell them to get some tea tree shampoo.
And then he's like, it's because you have long hair, they think like that. I'm like, well, I got long hair, so I should
this
know
too
something
long?
about hair. No,
You
actually,
wanna
that's perfect.
You want to keep it that long?
Yeah,
Okay.
at least something to remind me of me. It'll go up
The
when
curls?
it gets dry. Yeah. No, when it gets dry, it's gonna go a little more up. It's springy.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. I still can't believe I'm doing
The what?
this. I still can't believe I'm doing this.
You're gonna wake up. I feel like you're gonna wake up in the morning and forget that you cut your
Yeah.
hair, and then go look at it in the mirror and be like, "Wow, I really did that yesterday."
it
It's
wasn't
gonna
a
take like a
dream,
week
yeah.
for you to get used to it.
I'm still, that surreal feeling like, am I really doing this?
I really like it on you though.
Actually,
You
yeah.
still have a lot of curl on the side. It's short. It's sassy.
Thank you.
Here, I'm gonna spin you around so you can see the back.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll shampoo it and then you have to take pictures. Oh, I have to do it before and after pictures. Wait, let's do that before I forget. I might forget. You'll leave and be like, oh my god, I didn't get that for picture. And you're really pretty too, so.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think that's the first time somebody said that since my husband. It's a
You
big deal.
are.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm gonna curl the heart. I gotta curl the heart line in there too. So it's just cleaner and more crisp, you know? Okay. What's hers up there? Oh, you know, I can get the thing. I kind of get the loose hairs off your neck too. With powder, sometimes helps a lot. Get your shampoo. Oh, sorry, I'm all blowing on it. I'm gonna blow dry it a little bit. It's gonna take me forever to blow dry it here. It's thick and curly. So I'm not gonna be soaking wet though.
Yeah, can you do that?
Yeah, I can totally do that. Yeah.
It's cold out.
Oh, it is cold out. I didn't think about that. You know, is it still raining outside?
No, not
I got here at like 1:30 and it was raining.
Yeah.
It was pretty cold at 1:30, so it's probably even colder now.
Yeah, it is really cold. I don't have my hair anymore to keep me warm.
Oh, yeah.
I can feel the cold already.
Well, it's gonna be like 90 next week, so it'll be good next week.
Uh-huh.
One more day is cold, and you're just be like, tomorrow you're walk outside and you're like, it's nice. You're gonna have to video your kid's reaction when you go home.
Yeah.
And then, like, send it to your parents or something.
I was thinking the same thing. I
Do
should ask.
something fun when you go home with it. Until you can look back in like 4 or 5 years and be like, look at your faces when I cut my hair, guys. Hey, you never know, you still might be rocking this in 4 or 5 years.
Might
Maybe
be.
like,
It's really nice.
you'll have to show them pictures of you with long hair. Kids won't even remember.
They won't remember.
Oh, here's it's still a little dry.
Yeah.
Is that good? I'm gonna keep trying to do it. I think that'll be good. I think that'll dry in like a minute or two.
Yeah.
I think that's the end dry really quick. Do you want me to put a little product in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can, just a little bit, like a matte. But I don't, because I like it natural. It has a good amount of shine and wave.
Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, it looks good, doesn't it?
I like to keep it natural.
Uh-huh.
I really like it like that. Oh wait, let me do another picture now that it's blow dried and styled up and not like wet and weird. Okay, you were good.
Thank you.
She